What's going on, Shady people? ShadyPenguinn here, bringing you another live Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle today against Kashjif/Sucker4Jessica. And before we get started, if you can, please show some shady love to that like button right below this video. Remember, if this video reaches 1,500 likes, I will keep 2 videos a day coming your way. That is what I say. Now today, my heart is hurting a lot right now. Sucker4Jessica's link, YouTube link will be in the description below. We're gonna go over the team that I'm bringing in right now. He's a friend of mine. I met him at PAX. Pretty cool dude. He said just bring a mixed team of whatever the heck you feel like playing because he wants to play with some crazy stuff. So I'm doing that. You guys can place your bets in the comment section below. You let me know who you think is gonna be the MVP of today's episode. We have Swoobat, Claudia, Weezing, Ampharos, Clefable, and Zengu. So some really weird stuff. A team that I really don't know how it's gonna do. I pray that Kashjif is not bringing any entry hazards because I didn't bring a spinner or hazards of my own because why the heck not? All right, so what Kashjif is bringing, Delphox with the Magician. Oh my gosh, he really is bringing crazy stuff. Escavalier, Wigglytuff, Skuntank, Druddigon, and Chestnut. So that's a crazy team. That is a crazy team. I'm really excited for this battle. Let me see, what are his weaknesses? He's got a pretty, solid fire weakness in the Escavalier and the Chestnut, but he's got 2 things that resist it. So, not really a super weak team from what I'm seeing. Neutral to Fairy. Yeah, he's got a pretty well-rounded team, that's for sure. Yep, pretty well-rounded team. So, what we're gonna do is we are actually going to hope that he leads with the Druddigon. And to get the rocks up, because that's what I think he's going to do. I'm actually going to lead with my Swoobat, which is not the norm, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it regardless, because I want to. That's really all I can say is that I want to. That's all it's going to be. It's all it's going to be. It's all it's going to be. It's all it's going to be. I have like... I just tweeted something out kind of crazy. It's just I'm not gonna talk about it in the video because I know I have younger viewers, but I did tweet out something crazy. But if you're on my YouTube, you saw. All right, so he leads off with the Escavalier. That's actually a huge problem. Not really for my Swoobat. What I want to do is I kind of want to threaten him out with the Heat Wave. I don't want to go for the Heat Wave, but I want to threaten him out with it. But then again, he probably doesn't know the Swoobat gets Heat Wave, so maybe I should just go for it. But Escavalier is slow as anything, so if I can get the Calm Mind up, I might actually be able to just sweep. Is it worth the risk? No, because he could probably take me out in 1 shot. Let's go for the Heat Wave. Let's go. Okay, so we get the Heat Wave off. We're going first. Can we 1-shot this Escavalier? No, we can't. This thing is Assault Vest. It's too bulky. I should have just... Oh! Oh, my heart hurts so bad. Are you kidding me? This thing is too bulky. All right, so there goes any chance of me. I really wanted to sweep with that thing. All right, I'm trying to think what I can actually do to this. I can probably go out into Claudia. Either Claudia or Zangoose. I think I'm gonna go out into Claudia. I feel like a knockoff has to destroy this Escavalier. I feel like that's the only thing that's going to work right now is a knockoff. So let's, I kind of want to run Calx just to see. But you know what, he's at work, so I'm not going to run Calx. I know he can 1-shot me with something. I'm not running the Focus Sash, Claudia, otherwise I'd get the D-Dance up, but there's really no point, actually, because he's got the Druddigon with the Rough Skin. Let's just go for the knockoff and hope it kills. We are really behind right now. This Escavalier just really... Okay, he's going to withdraw, so we're going to knock off something. That'll be great. He goes out into the Chestnut, so we'll get the knockoff off on this thing. He does resist Dark typing. Chestnut actually walls Claudia for days. That's actually a crit, and I get hurt by the Rocky Helmet, and the Rocky Helmet goes away. So that's something else. He's probably going to go for the Fighting type move. Either way, I'm going to switch out into my Weezing. It's pretty much the play to make right there is to switch out into... See what he does. He goes for the Spikes. So he is going to have those hazards up. That's rather unfortunate. I'm going to be able to go for a Will-O-Wisp, though, because I don't think he's going to stay in. And I really don't see the Delphox coming in, because that would just be weird. So let's go for a Will-O-Wisp here, hoping that he does switch out. No, he's going to get a second layer of Spikes up. Oh, we're in big trouble. Okay, we are in some deep doo-doo right now. We are in some deep doo-doo right here. We do have the Willow up. We are very limited on switching right now. He's gonna have 3 layers of spikes up. That is huge. That is huge when I don't have a defogger or anything. I really don't know how I'm gonna manage, to be honest with you. Let's go for the Sludge Bomb here. He's gonna withdraw. Actually, he's gonna go into the Escavalier, I'm sure. No, goes down into the Delphox actually. And if he wants to Magician me, he's gonna steal Black Sludge. I do get the poison off on that Sludge Bomb, so that's pretty nice. That is pretty nice. If I wanted to have some sort of, I don't know, advantage. Well, he's gonna go for like a Psychic type move. I'm actually gonna switch out into my Claudia, predicting the Psychic type move. Now that Chestnut is burned, I really think that I can set up a D-Dance here. Let's see what he goes for with the Delphox. I'm hoping the Psyshock. Goes for the Future Sight. That's good, actually. Not really the best, but it's good. I can actually threaten this thing out with an Aqua Jet, or I can go for the... I can't really go for a double switch here. I can go for the Waterfall. That Chestnut is bulky, though. You know what? I don't want to risk him having like a Grass type move or anything. I'm just going to go for the Aqua Jet, try to kill this Delphox. He might switch out into the Chestnut, which, you know what, I don't really lose anything by going for the Aqua Jet. Alright, I just missed out on potential damage. He is probably going to go into that Chestnut. Actually goes out into the Drudagon. Or Drudagon, however you pronounce it. That's a weird one to try to pronounce. Goes for the, gets the Mold Breaker off. I go for the Aqua Jet. It's not going to do a darn thing. Drudagon's a huge problem. I don't know that I just want to waste, he's got the leftovers too. I'm actually, I'm going to go, I wish I would have Dragon Danced. Let's go out into our Navi. Because I am immune to any Dragon type moves in case he wants to try to detail, and I'll take the Future Sight just fine. Why does my heart hurt so much? Oh my goodness. I'll take the Future Sight just fine with my fat Navi. Or Navi. So I'll take that just fine. Water just splashed directly on my face. We'll see what happens. He's gonna get the leftovers recovery. He did go for the Dragon Tail, as you saw. I could have gotten the knockoff off, but then I would have had something random take the Future Sight, and I would not like that. So what I can actually do here, I have more knockoffs for everyone. I can't really go for anything but the knockoff. I can go for a Wish. I feel like the Escavalier is gonna come in. So I'm gonna go for the knockoff to get rid of that Assault Vest. That's what I really feel like is gonna happen. He might just stay in and go for an Earthquake or something to hit me hard with the physical side, but this Drudagon seems bulky. So I'm going to get the knockoff off, get rid of those leftovers. I'm sure this is not going to do a lot. Yeah, it does like nothing. And he's going to go for the Taunt, actually, to prevent me from wishing. So that was a very good play on his part. I can't do anything now with this thing except stay in and get recovery. I can double knockoff, hoping that he switches out. But let's see, Dragon Tail, Taunt. He could have those Stealth Rocks up. I mean, he could have those Stealth Rocks on this thing and possibly get the Stealth Rocks up. I could go out into my... there's really no reason to go into Friendship. Yeah, let's just stay in here and go for another knockoff, hoping that he switches out. I feel like he's going to switch out. He might just... if he has rocks, he's going to set them up. But I'm really hoping that he doesn't have the rocks, considering I see Taunt, Dragon Tail. It probably does. Probably Taunt, Dragon Tail, Stealth Rock. This team is not very well constructed on my part. I didn't have a Spinner, no Defogger, no Entry Hazard. So that was really stupid. If you're not going to bring Entry Hazards on your team, you should probably bring a Defogger. Definitely. I was kind of rushing because I know I promised him a battle, but there's no excuses. He's playing perfectly right now. I'm not going to try and say, like, he's playing great. He's got the lead, that first turn lead. He is going to withdraw though, so that's awesome because I am going for another knockoff. There's the Wigglytuff, so we'll knock off whatever item this thing has. Shiny Wigglytuff with those green eyes. Let's knock off whatever item it has. Not very effective. Get rid of the Babari Berry, which I guess reduces the toxic damage. Damage from a poison type move. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go out actually into my Poison Boy, because Poison Boy has the Levitate, so I don't have to take any damage from those spikes. So that's one advantage I really have of switching in this, and to gain a little type advantage. So you just go for the knockoff, unfortunately. Gonna get rid of my Black Sludge. Gets the crit, doesn't really matter, but I'm not going to have recovery except for Pain Split. With that being said, I think the Escavalier is going to come in. So I'm actually going to go for the Flamethrower. I know it's a little bit of a prediction, but I'm going to do that. He is going to withdraw. I want to see that Escavalier right now. It goes down into the chestnut. You know what? That's fine too, because flamethrower is still super effective. I mean, I would have much rather have gotten the stab sludge bomb off, because that probably would have killed at that point. But I decided to go for the flamethrower, and realizing now that a Scavalier can't really touch Poison Boy, so I really had no reason to do that. Now I can just switch something in that can take a hit. What is he gonna do to me though? What does he have? He gets spikes. Is he gonna leech seed me? He might leech seed, actually. I kind of want to switch in my Navi in case he does leech seed. I'm going to do that. Navi. I'm going to switch in my fat Navi. I have to get used to saying that. I've been saying Navi my whole life for Zelda. So I have to switch in my fat Navi right here. And let's see what he goes for. He does go for the leech seed as I predicted. And the reason why I wanted to bring this in is because it's not going to take any damage. He can't use leech seed, and I'll get recovery from my leftovers, and he'll go down to the burn. So that was a pretty solid switch right there. We'll see what happens with the rest of this battle, because it's only 5-5. It's only 5-5. It's only 5-5. Goes out into the Escavalier. Interesting. Assuming that, I guess, he thinks I don't have anything for him. I wonder what he... Oh, obviously he's got type advantage right there. So let's switch out into our Poison Boy, because he cannot touch it, and once again, the spikes will not matter. Having this core of Clefable and Weezing is really, really solid for me right now, because they both don't get affected by spikes. He doubles out. He's going to be going out into the Skunk Tank, I'm assuming. Nope, the Delphox. That makes more sense, actually. Goes out into the Delphox, but I'm okay with that, because he's going to suffer that poison damage. And I really have no problem switching out again into my Clefable. If he wants this, he's probably going to... I mean, he's going to thief my leftovers at that point. But it's not worth the risk me staying in and taking a Psychic at all. It's really not worth the risk. So I'm just going to switch right back out into my Clefable. Because he's toxic, I do have somewhat of an advantage by doing that. Plus my fat Navi can go for... He's going to go for the Will-O-Wisp. Not going to matter once again, because the only good thing is now I can't ever be put to sleep. Not that I think anything on his team has the ability to put me to sleep. Maybe Chestnut can get Sleep Powder, but Chestnut is dead, so it really doesn't matter. It's going to suffer more toxic damage. I'm going to take advantage of this turn right now, and I'm actually just going to go for the Wish here. Because why the heck not? A knockoff would kill, but I kind of think he's going to preserve this thing. I kind of think he's going to preserve the Delphox. I wish my Clefable had the Stealth Rocks on it, because then I'd be in great position. I should have grabbed the one with Stealth Rocks, but I decided to grab this one instead. He's going to use Mystical Fire. Pull out that wand, Delphox. Oh my goodness, that's thumbnail worthy. Going to get the special attack drop. Going to steal my leftovers, and I'm going to get the Wish off. So, at this point, I'm going to go for the knockoff. Or I could actually... What I might do is I might switch into my... my Crawdaunt, because my Crawdaunt resists both of his stabs, whether he wants to go for Psych type or Fire type. I should be able to live it, and I'll get all my HP back. So I'm going to do that, and then I can actually go for the Dragon Dance. So I see the Mystical Fire, I see the Future Sight, which you might go for the Future Sight here, predicting the knockoff. But we're going to get hurt by spikes. I should be able to live he goes for the Future Sight right here, as I thought. And now what I'm able to do, I'm going to get the Wish, full HP, and I can actually go for the Dragon Dance here, and I can hope that he goes for a Will-O-Wisp, because I believe he did use Will-O-Wisp with this Delphox. Because I have the Lumberry, and that'll just be one free Dragon Dance if he decides to go for the Will-O-Wisp, which he might do as a last-ditch effort. He might actually do, which would be great, because at that point, I can go for the Dragon Dance. If the Drudagon wants to come in, I can go for a knockoff and possibly take it out with a +1 knockoff. Drudagon's pretty thick, though. Drudagon. He is going to withdraw, I'm assuming, going into the Drudagon. There it is. Goes into the Drudagon. And get the Mold Breaker. I'm going to get the Dragon Dance up. Crawdaunt is powerful. I'm not sure how powerful to deal with this. I'm pretty sure he's just going to go for the Dragon Tail, though, so I'm just going to go for the knockoff. I think I did already knock off the Clefable, so this isn't going to kill. If he still had an item, that definitely would have killed, so it stinks that I went for the knockoff prior, but I can take that Dragon Tail just fine, and doing that amount of damage to the Drudagon is great. Go on to the Poison Boy. Wow, so I'm going to take the Future Sight right now. I'm hurt by the spikes. Oh, I didn't realize I get hurt by spikes. I'm gonna die to the future sight too. Oh, I should have just switched that into my Clefable. Oh, what are the chances of getting detailed right out into that? Honestly. All right, let's, we're in a really bad spot now. I can go on into the Zangoose because I know I outspeed this Druddigon and I know that I can kill it. That's really unfortunate that that happened. I'm gonna get hurt by the spikes, which stinks, but I can just go for a Night Slash here and take out this Druddigon. If he wants to switch out, so be it. But I'm going to get my Toxic Orb, and then I'm going to have the Quick Feet. So the biggest threat on this team right now to me is that Skunk Tank, because it has the priority Sucker Punch Stab, which will do a crap. I might actually one-shot my Zangoose, honestly. I'm really upset that I got Dragon Tailed into all things my physical wall. Out of all things, my physical wall that's super weak to, oh my gosh, Future Sight OP. Look at that, Future Sight OP. I did get greedy. Instead of going for the Dragon Dance, and when I predicted the Druddigon, I should have just went for the knockoff for damage on whatever comes in, and then switched out into the. Yeah, he comes in with this with the Skunk Tank. I'm pretty sure Skunk Tank is gonna one-shot me with a Sucker Punch. I'm not entirely sure though. So I'm really not sure how it'll do. I mean, plus I'm already low. I'm going to go for the Facade, hoping that maybe he doesn't go for Sucker Punch. Nope, there's the Sucker Punch. Is this going to kill me? No, it's not. Oh, I live at 2! With the Life Orb, I live at 2, and I get the Facade off. That should easily destroy this thing. Yeah, that's a dead Skunk Tank. Aftermath is going to take me out. That's not a big deal. That's a 1-for-1 right there. And that's a huge threat off of his team. But I am still down as far as Pokemon go. I'm still down. I do have my Claudia left. He has Delphox, Wigglytuff. I think I'm going to have to try to... I can go for Ampharos now. Now that the Druddigon's gone, you know, I'm going to go out into Ampharos here. He does still have the Wigglytuff, though, so that's kind of a problem. And I'm trying to think what that Wigglytuff was running besides. Goes out into the Delphox. You can't Magician me. This is great because the two of the Pokemon he has left, Wigglytuff, Escavalier. Besides this one. So I'm actually just going to go for the... I'm not going to Mega Evolve. I'm just going to go for the Cotton Guard. I know that he's going to go for the Mystical Fire. It would have been nice to Mega Evolve to be resisting that. But I'm fine with just getting my Cotton Guard off. But he gets the Special Attack drop. Oh, you had to get... Does Mystical Fire always Special Attack drop? It might, actually. So I shouldn't get mad. My defense is going to rise drastically. Which really doesn't matter. I totally forgot he thieved the leftovers, which means he's going to live one more turn. I'm actually just going to Mega Evolve and go for a T-Bolt on the off chance he, for some reason, switches in his Wigglytuff, predicting the Cotton Guard. So we're gonna hope that that happens. I really don't think so. He did get that Special Attack drop, so this friendship is basically useless. Basically useless. Man, I still can't get over that Dragon Tail into Weezing. So I'm gonna Mega Evolve here. He's staying in, obviously. Wigglytuff's gonna be able to just come in and pick me off, and there's nothing I can do about it. My team does have a nice what do you call it? Fairy weakness. So that kind of stinks. He goes for the Will-O-Wisp to get the residual damage off, or perhaps predicting the switch into the Crawdon. Either way, let's get the Thunderbolt off. Maybe Wigglytuff is physical. I don't think so though, because I see competitive Wigglytuff a lot on VGC, and obviously that Special Attack. So maybe, hopefully, it'll be physical. That would be really nice. Or maybe this Wigglytuff is just a transferred one, and it's not even taking advantage of the Fairy typing. That would be awesome too. So let's go for the Thunderbolt again, as it is our best move to go for. He does pack the Dazzling Gleam, as he should, honestly. So that's gonna be a dead friendship. The friendship is dead. It's dead. It's dead. With that being said, I'm trying to think if Nav I can do anything. And I can Cosmic Power. I don't know how much that's gonna do. I pretty much have to. This thing is kind of just gonna mess me up really bad. I would love it if I had a Fire type move on my Fat Navi, but I don't. I'm just gonna go for the. I could go for Cosmic Power. I don't think that matters. I think Escavalier is just too much. Let's go for the Wish here. Gonna get the Wish up, and then I'm gonna go for the knockoff, hoping that he switches out into the Escavalier. Unless this Wigglytuff goes for the Dazzling Gleam. I'm guessing your choice at that point That's not going to do much at all. And actually, I could set up Cosmic Powers if I think he's going to stay in. I'm going to do that. I'm not going to go for the knockoff because I don't want to get this thing out of the move that it's in. He is going to withdraw, though. Should have went for the knockoff. A Wigglytuff at +1 might be able to take a Steel-type move from Escavalier. I really don't know. I really have no idea. And I'm not, I could run the Calx. I'm not going to run the Calx because it's not going to change anything. Knowing doesn't change anything. I'm not at full HP, so even if it does 99, I am dead. Let's go for the, knockoff to get rid of the Assault Vest. Oh, I do outspeed, actually. Knockoff's not going to do anything, but we're going to get rid of that Assault Vest. He goes for the Iron Head. I'm pretty sure that's a dead Fat Navi. Yeah, that's a crit. Now I have to check if it mattered. Clefable, I just called it Wigglytuff because of all the fairies. Clefable and Escavalier. Iron Head, when I'm at +1, will not do more than 75%. Wow, so that crit mattered. How much will hold on, if I'm at +1, and then I go for the stored power, how much will that do? No Assault Vest, it was knocked off. Stored power would have only done nothing, so it's fine. At this point, I know outspeed. I'm pretty sure that anything he does is going to kill me. Probably has that Bug-type move, probably has the Mega Horn. I can hope that he misses the Mega Horn. But I think the better thing to do is just go for Waterfalls over and over again. We're going to see maybe we can get some flinches. A little bit of flinches, a little bit of luck. He's had some decent luck in this game. We're actually going to take the Escavalier out. And now I need to get some flinches on the Clefable. Honestly. The Wigglytuff. What stinks is that the Crab Hammer would actually be a guaranteed one-hit KO. And I'm running the Waterfall. So, we have to get pretty lucky right now. We have to get pretty lucky with a crit or a flinch. Let's see if we can balance out these hacks. Oh, wait a minute. A crit! Oh my gosh, crit for crit. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, wow. All right, so that's going to be a really close 1-0 Kashjif. That is incredible. Sorry, I know that crit might have mattered. Let's see how much Waterfall would have done without the crit. Considering he was choiced, I'm going to say he's more of an offensive set anyway. Waterfall has a chance to kill. And he wasn't at full health. It does a minimum of 91 and it has a 50% chance to kill at 100%. So that was a really close game. Not really sure if the crit mattered. It might have, depending if he was defensively invested. But definitely go check out his channel. Sucker4Jessica, his link will be in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe because I upload videos every day, all day. That's what I say. Now today, have yourselves a good day. But above all else, keep it shady.